Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Zal here, and we are back again with another Monster Hunter video. This time a very exciting addition. What monsters did you want to see return for Monster Hunter Wilds? Now you'll remember that on my community tab on YouTube and on the Discord, I put a little question out there for you all. What monsters did you want to see return? And you guys definitely delivered. Now I've taken the top 10 that to me they make sense. They're not in any sort of like order, so it's not like the top 10, like 10 to 1 and 1 being the best or anything like that. They're in a random order. In all honesty, I think any of these could be a very good addition come Wilds, but we'll have to see. Thank you all for your participation, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick warning, number 5 on this list unfortunately failed. It messed up. We couldn't do number 5 because my audio messed up and the video messed up. It carries on fine afterwards, but unfortunately it didn't go very well. But number 5 was Durum Burros, which, yeah, I mean, speaks for itself. That behemoth would have been insane in Monster Hunter Wilds, and if you're able to get onto its back and overlook the landscape that Monster Hunter Wilds is sure to give us, that would have been pretty epic. So sorry number 5 isn't in here, but we still have 9. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you very, very soon. Enjoy the video. Number 10. Kicking things off at number 10, we have the flamboyant, sound-stealing showman, the one and only Qurupeco. I believe that's how you say it, or Qurupeco. Honestly, God knows, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea how you say the name, alright? But imagine trekking across a scorching desert when suddenly this feathered fiend fills the air with its ear-splitting squawks. Who knows? Maybe in the open world we can use its stolen sounds to lure out even bigger prey. I feel as if Qurupeco might be able to capitalize on the herd mechanic. Massive amounts of monster hordes coming your way simply going by the calls of distress by Qurupeco. This will be a very, very fun, very interesting and enjoyable addition to Monster Hunter Wilds. Coming in at number 9 now for some icy refreshment, we have the shark-like Leviathan, Zamtrios. This frosty foe would be a perfect fit for any snowy mountain range in Wilds. You're scaling a treacherous peak, enjoying the view, and then Zamtrios bursts from the frozen lake below, ready to chomp you into ice cubes. Talk about a wake-up call. But I don't know about you, maybe you want to just hunt it for that fresh Zamtrios armor, because I don't. Honestly, I'm going to pass on that, but I'd hunt him. I'd hunt him for different things, but not the armor. You guys can probably work that better than I can. I'm going to give it a hard pass, I'll be honest. Coming in at number 8, get ready for some pure, unadulterated chaos, because at number 8 we have the bottomless pit of teeth and drool, the Nibelsnarf. I'll be honest, I had to Google what the Nibelsnarf was. It was the first I had heard of it. Even though I've been playing Monster Hunter for years and been very much a part of this community, I have never ever heard of a Nibelsnarf in my life, and I was not disappointed by the way it looks. Imagine stumbling upon this gluten mid-devour as it inhales entire landscapes. The open world offers endless possibilities for setting traps and luring the beast, so one thing's for sure, these hunts are going to be anything but predictable if Nibelsnarf is added to Monster Hunter Wilds. Number 7 now, and speaking of unpredictable, let's give a big shout out to the majestic Great Maccao. This goofy looking bird wyvern may not be the toughest foe, but its surprise sand attacks and clumsy dives would add a touch of light-hearted chaos to the Wilds. Plus, who wouldn't want to ride a giant derpy bird into battle? Can we do that? Maybe if they like bring the rise mechanic back, kind of? Maybe we can ride them. Maybe we can. Somebody send that to Capcom. Somebody get... Now it's time for a true legend. We've waited far too long for this. One of the fated 4 missing in action, and with the vast landscapes of Wild, the time is right for the return of Gammoth. Imagine a vast snowy plain, the wind howling when you see a colossal shadow lumbering towards you. That's Gammoth, folks, and battling this beast in open world would be an unforgettable experience. We've had the odd tease of Gammoth coming to Monster Hunter Stories 2, where we were introduced to a more powerful variant known as Elderfrost Gammoth, which is incredible glacial attack. And seeing this in Monster Hunter Wilds, I think is something us as fans of the franchise we just need, right? We just need. And seeing him in beautiful next-gen graphics is something I can really get behind with Gammoth. I've got to be honest with you. It would be excruciatingly exciting to see it. But I feel like with Gammoth you kind of have to add Tigrex, so maybe we'll get 2 for the price of 1. Who knows here? But if we get a massive snowy biome, I think Gammoth would work very, very well with Zamtrios added to the mix as well. Number 4 now, and I'll be honest, we have to take this with a pinch of salt, ladies and gentlemen, so let's not get too excited. I doubt it's gonna happen, but hey, I'm down for a bit of edging if you are now. We enter the realm of the truly colossal. At number 4, we have the legendary serpent that makes Zora Magnaros look like a garden hose, ladies and gents, a Dalamadur. Now, I know this might be a long shot, but imagine the sheer awe of uncovering clues throughout the vast world leading you to the monstrous Dalamadur. Even a scaled down version of this legendary beast would be an in-game encounter for the ages, but honestly, I think Dalamadur's run its course. We had the shock value from Monster Hunter 4U, and now I feel like he's, you know what I mean, I feel like he's great, don't get me wrong, but I can't see how they're going to be able to properly implement or integrate him into the world of Wilds. Maybe we'll get the odd Easter egg of a skeleton like in Monster Hunter World, but we'll have to see with that one. Honestly, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. At number 3, we have the Serpentine Leviathan that rules the watery depths, the Lagiacrus. This electric eel on steroids would be a perfect fit for any lake or river in Wilds. If we do get a swimming mechanic, that would be awesome. I feel like now is the time to implement it once again, along with all the beasties that come with it, Lagiacrus being one of them. Imagine seamlessly transitioning between land and water combat as you battle this shocking foe within the depths of the ocean itself. This would be very, very cool to see because I've missed all of those games, but I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. And I mean, who wouldn't want to craft some sleek Lagiacrus armor, right? I mean, at least this I can kind of get behind. Kind of. Number 2, we're heating things up with the volcanic nightmare, the Hellblade Glavenus. Picture this, you're exploring a smouldering volcanic wasteland when this molten monstrosity bursts from the ground, its blade glowing with an infernal heat and rage. The intense heat, the explosive attacks, a battle against Hellblade Glavenus would be a true test of your hunting prowess. And if we get a volcanic wasteland or some kind of volcano biome, who's to say we're not going to get all the immense and good looking beasties that come with that location. It's going to be very, very cool to see what they add in Wilds. I can't wait as we get more news coming through about what locations we're going to receive, what we're going to see, and how our imaginations can go wild with literally what's going to be added monster-wise. I think it's been very, very cool. And finally, this brings us to number 1. Now, as I mentioned, this is in no particular order, but I think we can all get behind this particular monster. A monster that's been a fan favourite for a reason, a creature shrouded in mystery and a master of constriction and venom, the slithering terror that is Najarala. I would say if they can't bring Dalamadur to the fight, then Najarala should be included, just so we can at least face some kind of serpentine monster within Wilds itself. I mean, imagine venturing deep into a lush jungle, sunlight barely penetrating dense canopy, suddenly earth tremors, monstrous serpent erupts from the undergrowth. Everybody goes, it's Dalamadur. It's not. It's Najarala. But still, that's fine. The green and yellow scales are going to give it away. But the Serpentine Leviathan is a master of ambush in the open world of Wilds. His powerful coils can crush hunters in an instant, and his venomous fangs will deliver a potent toxin, which we should all be wary of, and which I'm sure we will all forget and die by many, many times. But Najarala isn't just brute force, it can rattle its tail, launching explosive scales that can devastate unprepared hunters. The dense jungles of Wilds would become Najarala's hunting ground, and navigating its territory would be a thrilling test of our skills. Every rustle of leaves, every tremor in the ground could be a sign that Najarala is not too far away. And there you have it, guys. That is the top 10 as far as I am concerned, and brought to me by you guys, the Monster Hunter community, on the Discord and on my YouTube post when I asked you to tell me what monsters you wanted to see return for Wilds. You guys did not disappoint, and there were some surprising ones there, I gotta be honest. I I think we update this list every time a new biome comes out, because a lot of these monsters very much, I feel, would own the Windward Plains, bar maybe Hellblade Glavenus for obvious reasons, and Lagiacrus. That would be a death sentence. But it's going to be interesting to see as we get more news about wilds, what new biomes we're going to get, what locations, and yeah, update the list from there. I do have one final question for you before I leave it there. Do we think we're going to get a black dragon threat? Do we think we're going to get the big boy? Or do we think Wilds is going to go in a very different direction? Maybe all the monsters we get will be completely new and unique. I mean, on the Monster Hunter Wilds website, it does say every monster will be unique. So does that mean brand new? I'm not sure. Tell me your opinion in the comments. But if we were to get Black Dragon threat, what could we get? Because I feel like Fatalis is overdone and wouldn't really fit into Wilds, at least from the trailers I've reacted to and seen and the research I've done. I can't see Fatalis coming back. So who else is there? A variant of Fatalis? Maybe? But again, I feel like that would take away from all the beauty and awe of Wilds in itself. So I don't really... Again, I don't see it. I don't see it. So we'll have to see. Let me know in the comments what you think a Black Dragon threat would look like in Monster Hunter Wilds. I'll be very, very excited to see. And if you guys are part of Discord, then feel free to make a little bit of art around it. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe you got a vision now. It's coming to your mind like Hellfire, and we need to see it in colour on the Discord. But thank you so much for watching. I've been Zal. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see. And yeah, I will let you get on with your day. Take care. I appreciate you all. Bye-bye.